Am I the asshole for having my partner over even though she makes my roommate uncomfy? I, 30F, cis lesbian, own my house. I've been dating my girlfriend for almost a year, and she's planning on moving in when we've reached 2 years if things are going well. She's an amazing person, and I love her so very much. The issue is that one of my friends, 32F, trans lesbian, wants to buy her own house, and asked if she could use my guest room for a year to save up for the down payment. I agreed. She splits the utilities, but doesn't pay rent. I've known my friend since college and so was happy to help. She's been with me for about 6 months, and recently came to me to say that she was uncomfy with me having my girlfriend over. I asked if she had done something wrong, or had said something transphobic, and my roommate said no. My girlfriend has been incredibly supportive, according to my roommate, even gifting her some expensive makeup. I asked why she was uncomfy, and my roommate said she didn't have a reason, and just asked she didn't come over anymore. I asked my girlfriend if she could think of anything that might cause this, and she said no. So, I went back to my roommate and said no. Unless there was a specific reason why she suddenly didn't want my girlfriend around, it was my house and I would have her over. A vague feeling wasn't enough of a reason to ban her for 6 months. My roommate got incredibly upset, started crying, and ran off to her room. She's now gone back and forward between yelling at me and crying, and I'm wondering if I'm the asshole here. Update. So, it's been a long day, lol. I've been reading everything said here, and a lot of you were right on the money. I finally got my roommate to calm down, got some ice cream delivered, and we had a good long talk. She's apparently been in love with me said college, and thought she had moved on since I only love her as a friend sister, but living together has made the feelings come back. She wasn't planning on telling me, but my walls are apparently thinner than I thought, which, oh boy, I hate to know that now. So hearing and seeing me with my girlfriend later has been hard. While she's been on hormones for a while, apparently her doctor recently changed something, so her emotions are all out of whack. Her horrible, and I do mean horrible, cousin just got engaged, which made her upset that she's never had a relationship when someone who acts like her cousin does. Add in body issues since my girlfriend and I wear tank tops and shorts to sleep in, which she feels like she can't do, and it's been a building storm that I guess just cracked. We laughed, we cried, we ate too many sweets, and eventually called my girlfriend to come over so the two of them could have their own private chat, which had its own round of laughing, crying, and eventually coming to an understanding. She's going to talk to her doctor about her meds, and I'm going to help her find a therapist since I had such great luck finding my own and she hasn't gone to one in a long while. She has apologized for her behavior. My girlfriend will still be coming over, but I'm now self-conscious about the thinner walls, so my roommate won't be hearing anything she shouldn't. We'll see how things look in a month or two. Hopefully it'll be okay, since I have PMI on my mortgage and it sucks, and I would love for her to not have to have that. But she's saved up enough for a small down payment and PMI wouldn't kill her budget, so if she has to buy early she can. We all basically ended up getting pizza and watching bad horror movies all night, which will suck for work today, but overall a good end to things. Thank you all, for the support and the rewards and everything, and I'm sorry for using uncomfy. I was worried about the character limit. P. Not the asshole. Sorry if I'm way off mark, but since by your roommate's own admission, your girlfriend did nothing wrong, I can't help but wonder, could it be that your roommate has feelings for you? If I had money to bet, I would bet you $10 million that your roommate has a bit of a crush of you. Not the asshole. If she can't give you a good reason, then your girlfriend should continue coming over. Not the asshole. My roommate said she didn't have a reason. I'm angry that we're even discussing this level of nonsense. Not the asshole. You asked your friend why she was uncomfortable, and no response was provided, so it isn't like you ignored their feelings. Also, it sounds like you were dating your girlfriend before your friend moved in, so she should have assumed that your girlfriend would be regularly over at your place. I'm a little confused why your friend would state that without providing a justification. Edit. Updated pronouns to she, her from they, them to align with what was in the OP's account. Not the asshole. She is either jealous, or just being sad she doesn't have a relationship. Either way she needs to deal with herself and not take it out on you. It's possible she hasn't told you the whole story, but as of this point she seems pretty petty. Not the asshole. She doesn't even pay rent and has the guts to ask the owner of the house to not invite their significant other over. That is beyond strange and rude. Maybe she has romantic feelings for either you or your girlfriend. It's a weird situation all around. I can't imagine what triggered it, but in the end it's not your problem. It's not acceptable for your roommate to be acting this way in your house when you're already doing her a huge favor. I'd let her know firmly that your girlfriend will still be coming around and that it would be a good idea for the roommate to find a new place to live if she can't act like a mature adult about it. Not the asshole. It's your house and she doesn't pay rent. She can die mad about it. Not the asshole. Does your roommate have feelings for you, or is she just that much of an entitled asshole? Not the asshole. But I think there's more to this story. The roommate has some reasons. Try to find them out. Where TF do people get such entitlement from these days? She's living there rent-free in your house. She can either suck it up or move out. JFC. Your friend is jealous. Probably of your girlfriend. You should be very suspicious of motives here. The red flags are giant and waving proudly. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. She doesn't pay rent. Has no real problem with your GF. She needs to get over herself fast. Not the asshole. If your roommate is uncomfortable, and your significant other hasn't done anything wrong, your roommate is welcome to find somewhere more comfortable to live. Not the asshole. No reason given, then no banning the GF. Sorry, but why do you care? Your friend is crashing at your house for free. She is actually depriving your girlfriend and you of privacy. You should stand by your girlfriend, who agrees to come to your home despite your friend being there. Absolutely not the asshole. It's your house and you are very kindly letting her stay there rent-free, so you can do whatever you please, especially because she won't even give a reason. Is it possible she might have feelings for you? Have you tried asking why she's so upset about it? If your girlfriend hasn't done anything to her, I can't imagine a reason she would act that way. Did you really have to ask if you were the asshole here? I would evict her. Things just got weird and it's her fault, not yours or your girlfriend. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. A real friend doesn't ask for this. Not the asshole. Unless your girlfriend did something to hurt, offend her, that's an unreasonable request. She's a guest in your home. You're allowed to have your significant other over. Not the asshole. She can move out if she doesn't like it. It's your house. Info. Uncomfy. Not the asshole. Your roommate needs to get a fucking grip or move the fuck out. Not the asshole. You own the house. Your girlfriend hasn't been offensive or invasive as admitted by your roommate. There's no reason for girlfriend not to come over as it stands right now. Not the asshole. And I love it when these posts hit at the end of a month. Means op can give notice immediately for the shortest time permitted. And you should immediately give her notice. This kind of entitlement will just grow, and once you start down that path, you'll end up paying her to move out, and be miserable every minute until then. Don't even think about it like you kicking her out. She's kicking herself out, but doing it in an awkward and destructive way. Let her know you agree this is a totally unworkable situation now, and to make it easier on her, you're giving her a nice, formal eviction notice, so there's no misunderstanding about where you two go from here. She should have a nice nest egg saved up by now anyway. Not the asshole. She doesn't even have a good reason. Not the asshole. It's your house. You're allowed to have your girlfriend over. I have been in your friend's shoes where I've gotten annoyed with my roommate's significant others being over for no real reason other than another person in the house, but that is part of the deal of having roommates. Not to mention you are letting her live there rent-free. If she has no valid concern, then I think she'll just have to learn to live with it. Either 1. Your roommate is being wildly irrational and acting way out of line. 2. There is way more to this story than you have been told. 3. Or some combination of both. If your roommate is not able to help clarify the situation for you to at least some reasonable degree, then this living arrangement has become untenable and the only appropriate way forward is for her to move out earlier than planned. Now it is completely unreasonable for a guest shouldn't have said roommate because she is not paying rent to ban your significant other from your own home. Who knows? Either your friend is crazy or something happened that neither will talk about. Not the asshole. As others have said, it sounds like your roomie might have a crush on you, so is jealous of your relationship. Be gentle, but make it clear you do not have feelings for them. Might be tough on your friendship however, so just be prepared for the fallout. Not the asshole, but is there a possibility that your roommate has feelings for you? Of course you aren't. She is living rent-free laughing my ass off NTA. Not the asshole. Your roommate is in love with you, silly. You should probably ask her to move out under the circumstances. She's obviously hoping for more, which is not good if she's living with you. She's a manipulator. Kick her out. You're not responsible for her feelings. Not the asshole. She needs to communicate clearly if there's a problem, otherwise she can't expect you to do anything. Not the asshole. This is extremely bizarre behavior, and if I were you I'd ask the roommate to move out immediately. This situation is going to turn sour fast. So you own the property, and your roommate doesn't pay rent. Sounds more like a house guest than a roommate, frankly. If she wants to police who can come over, she can pay rent or get her own place. Otherwise, your house, your rules. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. The first thing I thought of after reading this is that your roommate might have feelings for you. The way she is yelling and crying is a major overreaction. That's the only thing I can think of that would explain it. Even if she doesn't, you're not the asshole. She doesn't pay rent. I know she pays half the utilities, but still, she's more of a guest than roommate. She has no say in who you have over to your own house. Not the asshole. Beggars can't be choosers, and your roommate is a beggar here. She can go live somewhere else if she's uncomfortable. Not the asshole. That would be weird even if your friend was actually a rent-paying roommate, and you're doing them a huge favor by letting them stay with you. Info. Anyone can answer this one. AF trans lesbian is someone who was born a male but is transitioning into a female and prefers female partners. Am I reading that wrong? I only ask because the op really doesn't make sense if that is the case. OP's partner is a lesbian and so is OP's roommate, so the uncomfy feeling confuses me. Maybe OP's roommate's issue is one of actual personality, although OP's girlfriend was really nice to the roommate. Or maybe OP's roommate has feelings for either OP or the girlfriend. Either way, not the asshole. The roommate isn't paying rent, so she really has no say in this matter. Especially since she can't give a reason for not wanting OP's girlfriend around. The only way your girlfriend is making your roommate uncomfortable is because she's not her. Info. I feel like there's more going on than we know, or maybe you know. Does your roommate have a crush on you? Does your roommate have issues with your partner because your partner hits on her? Would you believe your roommate if this was the case? Do you absolutely trust your partner on this? Not the asshole. Transitioning can be a rough, emotionally turbulent process. Friends who have done it describe it as a second puberty. Your roommate sounds like she's struggling, but it's not anything you or your girlfriend has caused. Not the asshole. NTA, your roommate has a thing for you and is jealous. So happy to read the new edit. Lol, I called it myself that she may have feelings for you as well. Seemed like the only plausible thing if nothing really happened to warrant banning your GF. Glad you gals are working it out. Not the asshole. And now you have to say, you have to give me a reason or you'll need to find somewhere else to live. She can't just have a 6-month-long panic attack while saving money in your house. Can't imagine living in someone else's home basically for free and telling them not to have certain people over as guests. Not the asshole. Not the asshole, and she doesn't pay rent, so she really has no say.